Hi, Kat here. I just finished reading this book, Siracusa by Delia Ephron. I got this last summer from the Book of the Month Club. I got it along with another book, Dark Matter, which I loved. That'll be on another video. But I also had received this. Decided to read it this month. And no, I didn't like it. First of all, it was under 300 pages, but it felt like 600. I mean, I couldn't wait to finish it. It just wasn't engaging me. It wasn't doing anything for me. I couldn't even relate to any of the characters. I thought all of the characters were jerks. That's why I'm not doing this review in character, because I couldn't relate to any of the characters. To me, they were just all a bunch of buttholes. But I did slug through it. I don't know if that's a saying. Trudged through it, maybe. When I should have just stopped, because at the end just made me so frustrated and angry that it wasn't even worth it. Because I could relate to some of this stuff in real life. Not their behavior, but, you know, children just being lying, spoiled brats, and how anybody will defend a child and be blind to what they truly can do. And this notion that, well, oh, kids, they don't understand the consequences. They're just children. Yeah, okay. Read this book and you'll find out why I'm so ticked off. Okay? This was not a true story or anything like that, but it just reminded me a lot of the way things go in real life. The characters, like I said, were total jerks. I couldn't relate to anything about them. They were just mean and selfish. You have Michael, who's married to Lizzie. You have Finn, who's married to Taylor. And then Finn and Taylor's daughter, Snow, who is just evil incarnate. They all go on a vacation to Siracusa. And all this stuff happens, and it builds up, well, really to nothing. It just builds up to a child getting away with something horrible, and her parents just being like dumb idiots. But it's told Rashomon style, Rashomon, like that play. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but that play is about a rape, and it's told from different stories, different perspective of different characters. Well, this isn't about a rape, but it is about something really bad that ends up happening, and it's told from these 4 idiots' points of view, and none of them are even worth knowing. You've got Taylor, this smother, who smothers her daughter Snow, and her whole world is her daughter. She's so blind to everything. It's just Snow, 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 her daughter. And it's ridiculous and it's embarrassing. And she thinks she's better than everybody. And, you know, she can't even see what's in front of her face. And then you've got her husband, Finn, who's just all about not being serious at all. He doesn't take anything seriously. He's immature. He doesn't take any responsibility. He's also blinded by his daughter. He can't see what his daughter really is. Michael, who's married to Lizzie, who is a lying, pompous, self-absorbed adulterer who doesn't care about any of the women in his life. He just cares about himself. And he actually flirts with this little 10-year-old girl, Snow, which was sickening to me. I couldn't believe the way he was talking to her, and it was so obvious she was like falling for this like guy in his late 30s, and she's 10 years old, and she was doing all these subtle things to manipulate those adults and try to be sexy, and it was annoying. I wanted to jump into the story, and you know, I'm sorry to say it, I don't agree with child abuse, but I wanted to smack, if I couldn't smack the little girl around, I wanted to smack the parents around and their friends. Somebody needed a kick in the ass in this story. And Lizzie was really the only one, you know, she was kind of bossy, she was kind of a know-it-all, but she was really the lesser of all the evils, okay? But in the end, she does something horrible to protect herself when she knows the truth. I don't know if it's some kind of weakness or because, she, wants to be this successful writer and she feels that's going to get her where she needs to be. And it wasn't enough for me that she was haunted by the fact that she did things that she never thought she would have done and she had to live with that, but I wasn't satisfied with that. Okay? Boo-hoo. You should go and do something about it. I don't know if you're interested in, finding out what's going on and what the truth is. Go ahead and try it. You might have a different opinion than I do. I would like to hear from some of you who read this, but I felt like this was unnecessary to go on this many pages. And a lot of the stuff that was said and was going on, while there were some clues that was easily picked up on, except for the dumb characters in the book, I just didn't feel that it was anything that was needed or added to the story. Maybe I'm biased because I was so pissed off by the end of this book. But, maybe this was commentary. I don't think this was just commentary on, marriages and relationships in general. This might have also been commentary on how, we're blind when it comes to children and we don't see what we can do, the damage we can do in protecting the children too much, even when they don't deserve to be protected. Okay? And when you smother a girl too much and everybody is all entranced by her beauty. I mean, she was 10 years old. I couldn't get that. I couldn't get, oh, she's so lovely. Well, I guess the message is, look what can happen. I feel kind of silly because I'm not even really entirely sure what the point was of this novel and what was going on. Maybe, you can read it and we can discuss it. Or maybe you've already read it and we can discuss it. But I just felt like I could have been reading something better. I got another book last year from the Book of the Month Club, and that was Dark Matter, and it was much, much longer, and I sped through it. This felt like an eternity, like some 600-page book. I was like, when's this over? When's this over? Well, I don't have much more to say about this. I hope I didn't offend anybody. This is just my opinion. Maybe it was the mood I was in. Maybe I was just too dumb to understand it. I doubt that. I don't think that that's the case. But anyway, thanks for stopping by and listening to my opinion.